I did a video of 10 ways to style midi skirts last year, and I have just come up with 10, I think, even better ways of styling the exact same for midi skirts. We got a puppy here, which also didn't exist last year. Last year, the first way I styled this knitted midi skirt was quite simple. I paired it with a linen oversized shirt, and I simply just tied a knot to accentuate the waist area. I do want to make my outfits a little bit more interesting, not so much as a top, a bottom, a shoe, and call it a day. So I decided to, instead of accentuate my waist area, I want to do something that's a bit more carefree, and I want to play with layering as well. The easiest way to layer is go monochromatic, so you can pile on as many layers as you want without having an outfit look too extravagant. Here I went for my H&M vest over my silk shirt, and then at the bottom I am wearing these really chunky beige boots. Again, everything is pretty much in the exact same color family. I also want to make sure to add on handbag to each of these outfits. So in this case, I have my New Atelier cylinder bag in a beautiful beige color. Definitely goes well with my monochromatic scene, and I like to, when I wear this, kind of wear it on the back so that it doesn't create too much bulk in the front, but it makes your outfit interesting from all angles. This is a major upgrade to last year's colorful look. So last year, I was pretty lazy. I just wore a muted purple sweater and wanted to add a pop of color to my midi skirt outfit. But this year, I really thought harder, and I think when it comes to adding a pop of color, you will want to make sure that your color actually pops. You will want to use accessories and other pieces in your outfit to make it look a bit more coherent. So in this case, instead of a very muted color, I just went all out. I went for this kind of egg yolk yellow color. I happen to have a pair of wedges that match, I would say, quite perfectly with this beautiful thrifted blazer. And to tie everything together, I have a little yellow bag. Now, I know that this is not in the exact shade of yellow, but overall, your outfit still looks very coherent without looking too boring. Last year, I paired this exact same belt over a rather sheer puff sleeve top. And while I do like the overall feminine vibe of the outfit, I do feel like by pairing a pair of booties at the bottom, it just made my top look too light. The weight of the outfit doesn't really balance out perfectly. So with the exact same belt, this year I belted this around a tweed shacket. So visually, it adds some weight to the top half of my body. And at the bottom, I really like to pick out the black accent top and paired it with my black pointed toe booties. I love the pairing of black and cream, just the Oreo color combination. I mentioned in my favorites video that I definitely want to carry out this color combination in the colder months. And then to complete the outfit, I have this cute little cream colored bag that just adds a different shape to the outfit to make it a little bit more interesting. And I feel like this is such a chic look that not many people would think to pair like a thick belt over something that already looks like an outerwear. I also love the clash of tweed material against shiny satin, against like a wool knit, as well as faux leather. This next outfit is all about adding different textures. So I didn't change the footwear at all, and I kept the exact same wrap cardigan on. However, I added this in between layer of my beige silk shirt, and this just makes your outfit look a little bit more sophisticated. And then I built on the texture with this beautiful boucle kind of belt bag. And I know it looks a little bit busy in the front, but going back to my very first outfit, when it comes to adding different textures and layers, if you in general keep them within the same color family, it actually looks very coherent and make people want to look twice twice, look a third time. Last year, I wore this exact chunky sweater as a cropped sweater with a belt hidden in, but I just noticed that that thick belt added more bulkiness to an already bulky sweater. So this year I've decided that if I want to go for this striped sweater vibe, I better just wear it over my shoulder as a shawl. It still gives me the same kind of French girl carefree vibe without making my waist area look bulky. And at the bottom, I went for a pop of color, my red Converse. I just feel like playing around with the juxtaposition of something that's rather proper, you know, the striped pattern, all black, with a very casual and pop of color item could just make your outfit again look a bit more interesting. And then to contrast it even more, I have my vintage Chanel. Now because it is quite chunky, when I tie a knot, it kind of looks like I'm just wearing a very chunky scarf over my shoulder. This will secure your cardigan but also adds a very interesting silhouette to otherwise rather simple outfit. I know bomber jackets are back in again, but the bomber jacket that I styled last year wasn't that bulky kind, so visually it just doesn't look that interesting or doesn't create that much of a contrast. So this time around, again, keeping the rest of it simple, I wore this really bulky, almost oversized looking puffer jacket. And I think visually it just forms a bigger contrast between top and bottom. And then I tied everything together with the red sneakers as well as a red little bag. This is another unexpected pairing, but I do think something that's so casual and so oversized could actually create interesting outfits with something that's rather formal looking, like a satin midi skirt. Something else that I don't see a lot of people do is to pay attention to the patterns of your accessories. So last year, I wore this exact same bottom with a houndstooth blazer. Now, it's quite common these days to pair your houndstooth or just blazer with some sort of skirt, but this time I decided to put the pattern on my accessories. You would have been very familiar with these matching tweed pieces from H&M. I featured them in quite a few of recent videos, and that is because they really just add that pop of something to your outfit, and it also allows you to keep your wardrobe simple. So if I take out these accessories, this is pretty much just an all black outfit, but adding something interesting on your accessories instantly changes the vibe of the outfit. I also love that this cap is a very casual cap, but because of the tweed material, you can actually make it look a little bit more put together. It gives me that sling girl carefree vibe, casual, but also not too casual, especially paired with the matching tweed bag. Instead of pairing an all black outfit with a thin cardigan, which doesn't create much contrast and doesn't really stand out, and it's hard to tell the purpose of that cardigan other than the added warmth, I went for this quite structured long trench coat. I think pairing something that's more structured against something that's a bit more flowy creates a very interesting contrast. And at the bottom, I went for a pair of loafers. Not only boost my height, help elongate the legs, but also add masculine piece. I really love the juxtaposition. And then to bring the whole fall vibe of the outfit together, I have this cute little brown bag. This is good for work, good for school, good also for the night out after a busy day. I really leaned into the trends with this outfit. Now everyone knows to wear a graphic tee with a simple bottom. So instead of going for my Fiorucci graphic tee, I went for my Fiorucci oversized sweatshirt to create, again, a bit of a contrast. But I also want to create this very youthful, very vibrant, carefree, comfortable vibe. So at the bottom, I paired this pair of cowgirl boots, whatever the name is. It just really ties the vibe of the outfit together, and just sling over my shoulder a really simple shoulder bag to kind of complete this free-spirited vibe of the outfit. Instead of using a chunky cardigan to add volume of the outfit, but perhaps looking a little bit more drowned, especially if you are petite, this year I went for an updated version. I went for this oversized but cropped blazer. So it adds volume. However, it also helps accentuate your waistline. Then I went for just really simple sneakers with my trusty Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis, which I have a video styling this bag in 10 different ways. I just feel like this is a more modernized look. I feel really comfortable in this oversized but cropped blazer. This is like my ideal blazer type, especially if you are also petite. It really just gives you the blazer effect without drowning you in something that's too bulky. Let me know in the comments below which one of these new 10 ways of styling midi skirt is your favorite, and I will see you in one of these ones. Bye!